What's up everybody, it's Jason Orange here and welcome to another Clash of Clans War Recap video. So today we're looking at Angel of Death's war against EMPERATOR PARS? PARS? I think that's how you say their name. I don't really care at this point. But anyways, we're going to start out this by showing off Maybear's attack against this Town Hall 11 over here. So this is a dip, but at the same time it definitely was useful because it actually ended up helping them out in terms of planning, so that way they can make sure that they ensure the most stars as possible. So he's bringing a bit of a queen or a hero charge in here. He's going to try and take out that eagle with that wall wrecker, gets those Valks in the middle, or those giants, sorry, in the middle. They're going to do a bit of damage there. And now he's got his queen on the eagle. They're going to take that down, dropping all of his electro dragons a bit. Sorry, I forgot about that. Well, like, I didn't say it as soon as he did it, so there we go. He's got all his electro drags in, and this base is just, as you can see, like the way the ring is set up, all the defenses are just basically sitting right next to each other. So that skip damage, or not the skip damage, the chain lightning is just gonna destroy this base here. So he's got those maxed electro dragons moving through, almost a max warden, 3 levels off. Air defense has targeted the warden. King is going to take it down. Warden's ability, he didn't really need it, to be honest. I think he just used it just to keep his warden alive from that air defense. But again, see that chain lightning up there, just absolutely decimating this base here, smashing it on their number 5. Definitely an amazing hit here. Queen's ability still in hand. That's just how it is, man. That's how dips should always be. You should always get those dips. There shouldn't be any excuses for just straight up failing a dip. You know, it's a dip for a reason. They're nice and simple, straightforward, not something that's crazy hard to do. So he's moving through here. He's going to take out all of these buildings and wrap up this 3-star on this number 5 player. So this war was actually incredibly awesome. They were on a losing streak, but just recently they had rebuilt. They really did some recruiting. Look at all these electro drags. Look at how much health they have. Just smashed it. So Angel of Death recently did a lot of recruiting, and that definitely helped them out because they were able to pick up a bunch of new Town Hall 9 players, a bunch of new Town Hall 10 players, and now they're smashing it in war. They're currently on a 2-war win streak, and it doesn't look like they're stopping anytime soon. So it's looking pretty good for them. So let's go ahead and look at the second raid of this war recap. We are showing off Discus 2. Yeah. This is going to be a 12v12 hit here, so he's going to start by quad quaking the center here. I actually haven't seen a quad quake in a long time, so that's pretty cool to see that. He's got his wrecker going in, kind of helping by making a bit of a funnel by taking out that army camp. And now he's got his main army going in here. He's got bowlers and witches, straight up spam, just going in, you know. That's how he does it. And so now he's got all the witches going in. Bowlers are going to walk just a little bit, but that wall wrecker is going to move in. These defenses are not that high level for a Town Hall 12, so I don't think it matters a whole lot that his troops walked and kind of spread out like this. But in the sense of, or in the case of the defenses being maxed, it would have definitely been important for all of his troops to center and funnel in, or for all his troops to funnel into the center. So he's got most of his troops moving in here. Giga Tesla pops, but he's going to go ahead and use a freeze on it. Keeps freezing that Inferno and that Giga Tesla. He's got 2 freezes left. I've seen a big trend at Town Hall 12. Instead of bringing like a rage or bringing another heal, you just bring freezes, and the freezes can help because you can freeze the eagle, you can freeze an Inferno, the Giga Tesla, you know, etc., stuff like that. So he's doing a great job here. He's got most of his troops split off down to the bottom side of the base, which is going to actually help him out because they're all going to stick together with the queen ability still in hand. And they're going to move through, and they're going to actually take down the rest of these defenses and wrap up this triple here. I will spoil it because, I mean, at this point, if you've been watching Clash raids for a long time, or you've been at Town Hall 12 a long time, and you really know how these raids work, you can tell that, okay, unless this is a time fail, this is going to be a triple, because the amount of defenses that are left, their level, and the amount of troops that are left, it's overpowering right now. That full-size golem is still alive. It's going to move in front of all those troops up there. He's just smashed it. And yeah, so that's going to wrap up this 3-star on their number 3 player. So again, Angel of Death had an amazing war this war. They did fantastic. Honestly, like, they had some great Town Hall 11v11s. They had some great Town Hall 10v10s. The 9s were slacking a little bit, but I can tell you now, they got rid of quite a few 9s after that war. So I think they're still going through some vetting processes to get some good Town Hall 9 attackers for war. So yeah, now we've got Jack moving in here. You might know Jack. He's a good friend of mine, casting with me a couple streams ago. It's been pretty great. So yeah, he's going to start by bringing out his queen, and he's going to be doing a queen walk with a level 20 queen. So I guess, I mean, usually for queen walks, I wouldn't go any lower than 20. Like, if you're going to do a queen walk, minimum is 20. But even then, I would say a safe queen walk would be 25, and if your queen is below 25, bring like 5 healers, because if one of those healers go down, your queen's going to go down because the other heroes will not be able to do anything. So yeah, he's got his queen moving in here. She's going to try and take down this air defense, air sweeper, and queen combo here. He's going to lure the clan castle out and also grab an air mine and an air bomb. So that was super useful for him. I don't know if he scouted that or if that was just a, he just needed to pull the CC. Regardless, he still did it. Baby dragon and dragon coming out. They're going to start targeting the queen, but under poison, they really can't do anything. So the queen's going to be able to take those down and then go for the gold storage, and right after that, go for the builder hut and move up the base and take out the queen. So he has to pay attention about how much time he's spending on this queen walk here, because he doesn't want to spend too much time and then end up with a time fail. So queen's going to take out the enemy queen, grab the air sweeper, and this is when he's going to start his air raid, because he's like, all right, she's got the sweeper, the air defense, she'll get it eventually, it's fine. So he's moving it with the Lalo, not really a surgical deployment to wrap around the whole base. And I think that's just because the queen was down there taking down that air defense. Just in general, the base isn't wide enough for the troops to spread out so much to where they will not be able to affect everything. Those Teslas in the middle definitely helped a lot, because they were actually able to funnel all of his troops to keep them together to take down the base. So that air defense on the top being a little bit of trouble, but at the same time, he's got those loons moving through. He still has 9 minions and his king left, so they're not going to be able to take down this top quadrant over here because of that air sweeper. But what he's going to do is he's going to drop his king in to distract for that archer tower, or 2 of the archer towers if they lock onto him, as well as go for that air sweeper over there. So balloons are getting destroyed by this air sweeper, and I think this shows the importance of an air sweeper. If you put them in the right spots, it can completely throw off an air raid. So really, if you have air sweepers, don't neglect them, upgrade them, get them going, put them in a good spot in your base, because as you can see here, the queen was able to grab one of them, and this other one, look at that one. That one stayed up. It stayed up and kept the balloons alive, so that way the air defense could take them down. That's huge for these air raids. Imagine if those were his only troops left. That would have been this would have been a fail. But anyways, he's going to wrap up this triple here on this Town Hall 9. Excellent job by him here. I wanted to show off at least a Town Hall 12, 11, 10, and 9 hit. The first hit was a dip, but I will count it as a 12v, as an 11v11 or a 12v12. You're seeing an 11 get smashed. Second one is a 12v12. Third is a Town Hall 9, and now we've got our final hit, a Town Hall 10 hit. And I'm trying to do this for most of the war recaps because this was a 30v30 war, and just throwing it out there, if I go over 30, replays, it's going to be really difficult for me to keep these videos under 10 minutes. That's what I try and go for, around 10 to 15 minutes at most for some of these videos, because again, all these are just war replays showing off the clan, showing off the war, so it doesn't need to be something that's milked on, you know what I mean? So anyways, we got George over here going in on this Town Hall 10. He's bringing the Valks and Hogs. So this is something that I've actually been seeing a lot, like everywhere, not just in Warbusters, not just in Angel of Death. I've been seeing a lot of people bringing those Valks with those Hog Riders, and not even bringing that many, just bringing a couple, just for the back end, just in case you need it. So Wallwrecker's going in here, King and Queen moving it together, 25 heroes. I want to shout that out really quick. So just to show that, some bases, just because you don't have, max Town Hall 9 heroes or max Town Hall 10 heroes, doesn't mean you still can't be effective with them. So he's got his queen moving in here. She's going to help take down this clan castle troops, and the clan castle troops actually lured the Valks into the center, which was huge for him. Wallwrecker will go down. Valks popping out of it. He's moving through here. He's going to drop another rage. They're going to go ahead and take down the queen and the clan castle, and the town hall, sorry. And they're just moving through here. He's going to use a heal on them as well. And now he's got those hogs on the back end. As you can see, the side that he's lacking in over here, on the bottom side, they're kind of killing his Valks pretty fast. He's going to get those hogs in to try and drop them in there and try and take down those defenses while they're distracted by the Valks. So yeah, those hogs moving in the back end, they're just going to kind of move through and take down these defenses up here. So now the only real defense that could have posed a problem is that archer tower down there, which is not going to go down to that single hog. But at the same time, the queen is still alive with her ability. I think that's something to note there. So now the hogs are still moving through. They're going to take down the last couple of defenses. Look at all the Valks on the outside as well. I mean, he's won this. He's definitely won this. Only thing that could be a factor now is time, but that means that, well, there's all the defenses. They've all gone. He's got cleanup troops on the bottom. He's going to be able to take down the space and wrap up this 10v10 triple. Amazing job by George here. Side note, if you are looking for a good, for an excellent war clan, a level 15 war clan high level, you got some Town Hall 12s, Town Hall 11s, all that good old stuff. Please feel free to check out Angel of Death. They're currently recruiting. If they're full, bookmark them and wait until they're free, because I can guarantee you they will be free. They've been very strict with how their Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 8s have been doing. So yeah, I really recommend you check them out. And if you do end up checking them out because of this video, tell them I sent you. Why not? So we've got the end war results here. The score was 86 to 61. Definitely an excellent job by Angel of Death, securing the most stars as possible. I think there were 4 stars off of a perfect. I'm not 100%. Also, 54 out of 60 attacks used. That's another huge thing. As you can see, I'm in the war. Cheeky little JG's in Orange 3. I'll talk about that later on. But anyways, so yeah, moving through here, looking at the enemy side, taking down pretty much every single base. And they had 1 11 that wasn't cleared and 3 12s. So that is just an amazing effort by them. They definitely deserve this win and did fantastic. So shout out to Angel of Death, shout out to Iron. Thank you for letting me record some more recaps for you guys. And yeah, that is good for this video. Thank you guys for watching. It has been JG's in Orange here. And yeah, I will see you guys later. See ya!